Hi, it's me again. It's been a while since my last update, and I'm going to do that very quickly because I want to share my favorite P3 recipe with you today. I'm not a recipe queen, but this one, oh my goodness, I love it so much I have to share it with you. To give you a quick synopsis on where I am, first it's June 28th, 2011. It's round 1 for me. I'm in my 6th day of P3. On one of my calendars it says 9 days, but I don't count the 3 days without drops as P3. They're not P3, they're still P2. So I have lost a total of 23.4 pounds. One of those pounds has been actually in P3. I'm very excited about that. And I'm really not trying to, I had intended to try to reach 179 in P3. I've decided not to do that. I would rather just maintain, be very stable where I am. This morning I was 181.4. So I'm just going to hang out here. I've bounced between 181.4, 181.6, 182.8 one day. I'm back down into the 181s again. I've just been bouncing back and forth, back and forth. I think I went up to 183.4 at one point. That really freaked me out, and then I woke up the next day and lost 2 pounds. So, okay, on to the recipe. I'm really excited to share this with you. Now, let me preface this by saying this is an extremely rich dessert kind of a thing. So if in your normal everyday life you are not a fan of really rich foods, you're not going to like this. I'm the kind of person that when there's somebody in my family who's always commenting on, oh, that food is so rich. I could just never eat that. It's just too rich for me. I'm like, shut up, you're whining and eat the food. Are you kidding me? It's delicious. There is no food too rich for me. That's just my palate. That's what I like. So I feel like I'm cheating all over the place when I eat this. I've heard lots and lots of people do a variation on this. I've not heard anybody, I've not seen anybody do it like I'm doing it. So I hope that you try it. I hope that you love it as much as I do. I happen to be an ice cream lover, and that's something that I've noticed. It's kind of hard to find an ice cream option on P3. So this is what I came up with. You take a 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, full fat. Then you take 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. That can be fresh. I happen to use lemon juice in a bottle, whatever you prefer. 2 scoops of whey protein powder. Make sure you can see that. I use vanilla, and it works really great with this recipe. The last thing you want are 2 packets of Truvia, and I'm showing you that so there's no confusion at all. Now, I put mine into a deep bowl like this because it's going to slosh and splatter, and you don't want it to do that. I'm doing this in my studio where I teach voice lessons because my kitchen currently looks like it exploded. So I wanted to put you in a place where you didn't have to look at my big mess. I haven't cleaned up yet from this morning. So here's what it's going to look like. I'm going to try to make sure you can see this. Do you see how thick? It's very thick. The key to this for me is to blend it with a hand mixer until there are absolutely no lumps. That may take you 4 or 5 minutes. I scrape down the sides and then I blend it again. I don't like any lumps in it. Here's the thing. You can eat it like this, or you can do it the way I love to do it. I put it in this little, kind of a shallow bowl. Can you see that? This is just an old Tupperware bowl that I had that has a lid on it. I put it in here and I spread it out really well so that it's as thin as it can possibly be. I have a couple other containers I like to use even better because they're longer and it makes the mixture thinner. So then I just pop it into the freezer I make it in the morning and I eat it afternoon or at dinner time. And it's honestly, you can run an ice cream scoop through it and it will just be so creamy and so lemony and so refreshing and so delicious and so rich. I love that. I find that extremely satisfying. Plus, it's got all that protein in it. I don't ever eat all of it. I usually eat a quarter to half of it and then stick it back in the freezer and come back to it later. Either later the same day or the next day. But it is just a tremendous treat for me. I will tell you this. My little sister tasted it and she loves rich foods just as much as anybody I know. She didn't like it. She was kind of like, yeah, that's awesome, Lise. That's great. She didn't care for it. So if you don't like it, that's fine. I'm certainly not pushing it on you, but I will tell you, it just makes my day when I get to have it. I don't know what it is about the lemon and the cream cheese and the fact that it's got all that protein in it. I love it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you're willing to try it. You can always half the recipe and, see if it's something you like. You may want to try your own variation. There's a ton of stuff you could do with this. I've seen 1,000 videos with all kinds of different ways that you can make, cream cheese and protein powder taste really amazing. So I hope you have good luck with it. I look forward to showing you some other favorite recipes of mine, and go have fun. Talk to you later. Bye.